What's up guys, welcome to Let's Talk The Last Night number 3, and in this episode we're going to talk about the missing Dinobots in Transformers The Last Night, because some of the Dinobots were missing in The Last Night, and that's what we're going to talk about in this episode. And I want to say right away that this episode is going to have spoilers for Transformers The Last Night, and this whole series is going to be spoiler filled because this is basically a spoiler talk series. So if you haven't seen the movie, please don't watch this series. And yeah, so let's get right into it. And the missing Dinobots in Transformers The Last Night are Scorn and Strafe. Scorn and Strafe are both in Transformers Age of Extinction. In Transformers Age of Extinction we had 4 Dinobots. We had Grimlock, Slug, Scorn and Strafe. And actually we were supposed to have Slash because he was in all the marketing, but he didn't end up in the movie. He didn't make it into the movie. And a few weeks before the release of Age of Extinction, he got like CGI renders of 2 new Dinobots, 2 other Dinobots, and those were Snarl and Slug, and who is like the live action version of Sludge, but they didn't make it into the movie. Like Slash, Slug, and Slug, Slash, Slug, and Snarl didn't make it into the movie, and they were in the marketing, and they also had a toy, but they didn't make it into the movie. So we had 4 Dinobots in Age of Extinction. At the end of Age of Extinction, all 4 of them survived, and they just ran off. I don't know where, but they just left. And in The Last Night, we have Grimlock and Slug, who are at Kate's junkyard in South Dakota. And we also have the mini Dinobots. We have mini Grimlock, we have mini Slug, and we also have mini Strafe, but we don't see Strafe or Scorn. They don't even mention them, and we only see Grimlock and Slug from the original 4 Dinobots. So a lot of people have been wondering where are Scorn and Strafe, and my answer or my theory is that they were cut from the movie. Like, they were supposed to be in the movie, but they ended up being cut because it's rumored that 40 minutes of footage was cut from the movie. So that could mean that Scorn and Strafe were originally in the movie, but they ended up being cut, and that's why we don't see them in the movie. And yeah, that's just my little theory, because it makes sense if they would just cut out of the movie, because to not have them there doesn't make a lot of sense. Because why are Grimlock and Slug in the States, in the United States, if Scorn and Strafe are not there? Because they're a team, they're the Dinobots, so they should be like stay together. And I hope that's the case, like we see them in the extended cut of Transformers The Last Night, because I want to see what happened to Scorn and Strafe, and maybe they explain where the mini Dinobots came from, but I want to see Scorn and Strafe in the extended cut of The Last Night. And yeah, and as for the Dinobots missing in the final battle, they just show up fighting TRF at that on the highway, and then we see Grimlock fighting Barricade and killing Dreadbot and fighting the other Decepticons at that town. But that's it. After that we don't see any of the Dinobots, and well, maybe we saw them in the background, but we don't really see them like in action or anything, and they just disappear, and that's it. We don't see them anywhere in the final battle, and at the end of the movie we don't see them. We just have the Autobots and the Knights, and yeah, that's it. We just have the Dinobots are just missing from the final battle, and I just hope that they explain where Scorn and Strafe are, because you could say that the Dinobots, that Grimlock and Slug stayed back to guard the junkyard, or I don't know, for some reason they just stayed back. You could explain them missing from the final battle, but you can't just leave Scorn and Strafe out of it. So I really hope that they explain it in the extended cut, like just show Scorn and Strafe in the background, and just maybe a little action scene with them on the highway. that's all I want, because I want to see Scorn and Strafe in action again. And yeah, and also maybe they add some Dinobot robot scenes, because that would be awesome, because they were just in their dinosaur mode. And yeah, that's it for this little update, and I hope you now know what happened to Scorn and Strafe. Like I said, in my opinion, they were originally going to be in the movie, but they ended up being cut. And like I said, I hope that they are in the extended cut. And yeah, that's it for this episode. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button to see more. And if you have questions or your own theories, leave them in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.